Agoge of Manu Corridas. Orphaned, Locket 8 fights. The man who made him a weapon killed his parents. Last meal, TINOLA at his mother's grave. Episode 1. Dried fish, tomato, and salt. The fish never died, even gutted, even packed in ice that burned your hands. Their eyes stayed open. At 7, Manu thought it was because they were fresh. At 14, he understood. They were waiting. The night the sea ate Tate Rosa wasn't a storm. It was a throat. Manu heard it. The wind didn't howl. It swallowed. 3 days later, the Coast Guard gave them a flip-flop, Spartan brand, with initials RC. Left foot, dry, like the sea took the man, but spat out the rubber. After that, food stopped being food. It was math with grief. 1 cup of rice, divided by 3. Dried fish that curled like the fingers of drowned men. Tomato that bled, but never enough to feel full. Most nights, Nanay Diona made salt broth, hot water, rock salt, burnt rice, and a lie. Believe it is good, and it will be. Manu would stare into the bowl. The steam made faces. Once he swore he saw Tate Rosa, mouth moving, but the salt water got in his ears, and all he heard was the sea chewing. Nanay started leaving when the streetlights hummed. She came back smelling like cigarettes and stale roses that didn't grow in our town. Her bruises had constellations. I tripped, she'd say, but the floor in their room was flat. Manu knew. The town knew. Poverty doesn't make monsters. It just rents rooms to them. Her boyfriend had a gold tooth and a snake tattoo that never stayed still. Mike, the snake, would be on his neck when he arrived, and behind his ear when he left. Like it was looking for something. School was a fish market for children. Garbage, fish guts. They'd pelt him with tuna guts because he worked 4 a.m. at the pier, hauling bluefin for 50 pesos. He never wiped it off. He let it dry, let it become a second skin. If you smell like death already, nothing can scare you. 4:40 p.m. The fish port. The sun was a punctured yolk, dripping orange into the bay. 4 of them circled him behind the ice plant. The air smelled like diesel and dead clams. Eric Likeye blinks a lot. His eyelids weren't nervous. They were drowning. Every blink was him coming up for air, and something under the water pulling him back. Mark aka pink tank top. His skin was too small for his muscles. It squeaked when he moved. Veins under it weren't veins. They were words, but in a language Manu didn't know. JM aka squid ink. He didn't have a shadow. The shadow had him. It lagged a half second behind, like it was deciding whether to follow. Cloyd, son of a counselor. His smile had extra teeth in the back, like a shark's. When he talked, a second voice came from the drain grate. "You still smell like fish piss, Manu," Cloyd said. The drain voice said it too, but a word later. Manu didn't snap. Things that snap can be fixed. He unlocked. Blinks a lot through first. Manu didn't see the punch. He saw the intention of the punch, like a heat trail in the air. He wasn't there when it arrived. The air where his head had been suddenly smelled like the night Tate Rosa died. Blinks a lot's fist kept going, pulling him off balance. Manu tapped his chin. Not hard, like pushing a button. The boy's blinking stopped. Eyes open, empty. He stood there, swaying, like someone had turned the TV off, but forgot the screen. Pink tank top screamed. Not a fight scream, a recognition scream, like he saw Manu and remembered a dream where he died. He rushed in, arms wide. Manu stepped inside the hug and put an elbow into the letters under the skin. The crack was wet. Pink tank top exhaled and deflated. Just a little, like Manu let 10 pounds of something else out. Squid ink didn't run at him. He arrived. Manu headbutted him anyway. The blood was black and cold. It hit the concrete and smoked. The shadow didn't follow the blood. The blood followed the shadow. Clyde wasn't afraid. He was interested. Finally, he said, and the drain said it too. Manu walked to him. No stance, no guard. Clyde threw a right. Manu caught it with his face. On purpose. The sound was a talk. Clyde's eyes went wide because Manu was smiling. Manu's left straight didn't hit Clyde. It hit the space Clyde was about to be in. When Clyde's head got there, the fist was already home. Clyde dropped. The extra teeth spilled out and rolled into the drain. The drain voice stopped. 4 bodies, all breathing, none of them here. Lewis, wearing a suit, silver hair, but his shadow was wrong. It was noon, but the shadow was midnight, and it stretched to Manu's feet. Do you wish to become a warrior? Lewis asked. His voice had no echo, even surrounded by metal walls. Manu looked at his knuckles. Clean, but they smelled like the inside of a fish when you first cut it. He walked away. Behind him, the 4 boys stood up mechanically. They didn't look at each other. They looked at the sea, and they started blinking. All of them, in unison. Episode 2, The Locket. The locket was warm. Things that warm are either alive or recently dead. Nanay's red dress was new. It was also occupied. It fit her, but it moved a half second after she did, like it remembered someone else. Mike sat on the only chair. His gold tooth didn't reflect the light. It absorbed it. The snake tattoo was behind his ear now, tongue flicking toward the door. Toward Manu. We have to go, Nanay said. Her lipstick was the color of the knife they used to clean fish. I have work in the city. Work was what she called it now. Manu was 15. He knew what work sounded like at 2 a.m. through thin plywood. Give me whatever money you made today, Mike said. We have to pay for the fare tickets. Manu's 180 pesos was in his front pocket, folded so many times it was soft. He'd been saving since Tuesday. The plan: whole chicken, head on, feet on, so Nanay could make TINOLA. And for one dinner, the room wouldn't smell like other men. No, Mike stood. He was taller than the doorframe, or the doorframe was shorter than him. His fingers weren't fingers. They were questions that ended in nails. Nanay grabbed his arm. "Let's go. Leave him alone, Mike." He didn't backhand her. He opened his mouth, and the sound that came out wasn't a voice. It was the recording of a voice, played backwards through a broken speaker. The light bulb popped. Nanay hit the floor. Manu ran to the kitchen. The knife wasn't in the drawer. It was in the table, point up, like the wood had grown around it, like it had been waiting for his palm. Let go of her. Mike turned. His pupils had eaten his irises. "What are you going to do? Prick me?" He shoved Nanay Diona. She didn't stumble into Manu. She passed through him. For 1 second, Manu was so cold he could taste the ice plant. He could see his own breath, and in it, a man with his face holding a knife. The knife didn't stab. It remembered. Nanay's red dress parted like lips. The flower that bloomed was black at the edges, like burnt paper. Mike didn't look at the wound. He looked at the floor, at the locket that had fallen from Nanay's neck. He scrambled back. Witchy. The snake tattoo fell off his neck and hit the floor with a wet sound. Then it slithered under the door. He ran. Sirens didn't sound like sirens. They sounded like Taday's boat. Wood straining, creak, creak, creak. Nanay's forehead was ice on Manu's. "Run away, son. He must not take you again." Again, she pressed the locket into his hand. It burned cold. "Here, take it." So he wouldn't see you. So he wouldn't hear you. So he wouldn't remember you. "Manu, run," she screamed, and the word broke all the windows. Outside, the town was wrong. The alley was longer. The ends didn't meet. The dumpster behind the eatery was inhaling. Each breath pulled candy wrappers and stray cats toward it. A flashlight beam cut the dark. In it, Manu's shadow wasn't a boy's. It was a man's, broad, holding a knife. The shadow was ahead of him, waiting around the corner. "He's not here." Nanay's voice from inside the dumpster. Then Lewis. His voice didn't echo. It replaced the other sounds. He ran there, across the street. The cops' radios screamed like pigs. They ran the other way. Manu looked up. Lewis' shadow was a normal man's. Manu's was still the knife man, and it was smiling. "Why did you help me?" Lewis looked at the locket, then at the shadow. "Because he's still hungry, and because you are still not ready." Manu took his hand. It was the first warm thing he'd felt since Taday left. Episode 3, Agoge. Smoky Mountain doesn't have a smell. It has a taste. You swallow it, and it swallows you back. Lewis left him at the foot of the mountain. No shoes, No money, no name, just the locket. Return to us when you are no longer you, Lewis said. His SUV didn't drive away. It reversed into the dark, and the dark closed after it. Week 1, the rats had a government. The king was blind in one eye and sat on a throne of used diapers. Manu tried to steal a piece of bread from him, woke up with bite marks. They weren't random. They were letters, words he couldn't read, but his scars itched when it rained. Week 3, the mountain breathed. At 3:33 a.m. every night, the trash would exhale, and the whole place would drop 2 degrees. The exhale smelled like TINOLA. Not good TINOLA, Nanay's TINOLA, from the night before she died. Manu would crawl to the source. Always a different hole, always empty, except for a single chicken feather with 5 fingers. Month 2, he learned the rule. You don't eat food, you eat time. If you find a burger, you don't ask how old it is. You ask whose it was. Because if you eat a meal from a dead man, you dream his last day. Manu ate a shapao once, dreamed of a man named Boy who got stabbed for 20 pesos. Woke up with Boy's knife in his hand. Month 4, he saw the happy roach kid. Same boy every day at the edge of the dump. Chicken vanguard. Gravy. He never got older. The chicken leg always had a thumb. The kid had Tare's eyes. Manu broke. He cried into a tire. The tire cried back. Then he stopped crying. He walked across the road. The cars didn't see him. The cameras didn't. The guards didn't. Only the kid did. The kid smiled. Are you hungry, son? With Tare's voice. Manu ran. The chicken vanguard was warm. It clucked in his hand once. He ate it behind a broken grocery cart. It tasted like sorry. That night, he opened the locket. The paper was there, anti-jinx. But behind it, tucked in the brass, was a sliver. Not metal, not bone. It was a scale, fish scale, but it was dry, and it was watching him. He stopped sleeping. Year 1, the bodies in the trash started sitting up at night. They didn't attack. They taught. One showed him how to turn a rib into a knife. Another showed him how to make a man think he'd been stabbed without touching him. They called it Sunta Canino, shadow punch. They called him Multo first. It means ghost, because he'd walk through a gang and only their shadows would fall. Year 3, the mountain gave him a test. A pit opened. At the bottom, a man chained to a tire. The man had Mike's face. Help, he said. Forgive me. Manu had a rock. He could have ended it. He dropped the rock. He climbed out. The pit closed. When he got to the top, Lewis was there. No SUV. No sound. Why? Lewis asked. He's not Mike, Manu said. His voice was deeper. It wasn't his. And I am not you yet. Lewis smiled. The first real smile Manu had seen. You are ready. Episode 4, The Homecoming. He didn't knock. The mansion gate was steel. He went through it, not over, through. The guards saw a suggestion of a boy, and then they were asleep. No marks, no sound, just asleep, dreaming of drowning. He found Louis in the garden, pruning roses, black roses. Each cut, the stem bled sap that smelled like fish sauce. Manu didn't yell. Yelling is for people who want to be heard. He attacked, or rather, the absence where Manu used to be attacked. He was faster than the eye, faster than thought. He'd killed a man once by making him forget how to breathe. Louis didn't move. He edited himself. One frame, he was in front of Manu. The next frame, he was behind him, holding Manu's wrist in a grip that wasn't tight. It was certain, like gravity. Manu was on the grass before his brain processed falling. A knee not on his throat, beside his throat. The threat of a knee was worse than the knee. The Agoge is not to make you strong, Louis whispered. His breath smelled like ginger, chicken, and Nanay. It's to release what has been following you since you were 7 years old, so you can return to me empty, so I can be the one to fill you. He let go, stood, unbuttoned his suit. His chest wasn't skin. It was a ledger. Scars in rows. Knife scars made letters. Burn scars made numbers. Rosa, a long scar, left pectoral region, from collarbone to rib. Like a hook did it. Diona, a burn right side, in the shape of a locket. Manu, freshest, still pink, across the heart. I trained your father, taught him everything, Louis said. The best, until he found a woman I didn't give him. He tapped Diona. He took it, so I took it too. He tapped Rosa. Add and subtract, son. Balance. Manu couldn't breathe. Not because of the knee, because the locket was hot. Now, Louis said, buttoning up, your real training starts. You can call me Tate. He extended his hand. Manu looked at it, then at his own shadow. The knife man was gone. Now his shadow was Louis. He took the hand. Episode 5, the first incantation. There are 8 underground kings, Louis said. They were in a room with no windows. The walls were covered in photos. Fighters, 8 of them circled in red. 8 division. Defeat them all, and I will give back your title. What do you mean, my title? Manu asked. Louis smiled. If you lose, you will never need to know. Quiapo, Manila, basement of the Black Nazarene Church. The ring was a circle of salt. The crowd didn't cheer. They whispered, like they were in a library. Eric Likeye blinks a lot. He was 20 now, but his eyes were worse. They weren't blinking. They were rolling, like he was watching 8 different fights at once. Manu opened the locket. The paper, Puwerusog, returned the evil eye to the one who cast it. He didn't read it out loud. He thought it. The locket got cold. The fight didn't have a bell. An old man, with no tongue pointed. Blinks a lot moved. Not fast. Many. Manu saw 8 of him. All throwing. All scared. Manu didn't fight him. He fought the reason he was blinking. He stepped forward into the middle of all 8. In the real world, that's suicide. In this world, it was the only quiet place. He threw one punch, a left to the liver. Not hard, precise, like he was turning off a switch. All 8 blinks a lot, folded into one. He hit the floor and kept blinking, but now it was in rhythm, like a heartbeat, like he was finally asleep. The crowd didn't clap. They nodded. Lewis gave him an envelope after. For Nanay, Manu took it to his town, to the grave. There was no grave, just a spot between 2 squatters where nothing grew. He burned the money. The smoke spelled sorry before the wind took it. That night, the locket was heavier. Episode 6, Blackpink. Fight 2, Pretty Boy Mark. He still wore pink, but now the pink was wet, like the shirt was sweating. The gold chains around his neck weren't gold. They were teeth. Human. You still stink, garbage boy, he said. When he opened his mouth, another voice spoke with him. A woman's. Nanay's. Manu flinched. That was the point. Incantation. Talisman of strength. Stone in the heart. Iron in the fist. The locket didn't get cold. It got hard, like it was making a fist too. Pretty boy rushed. Manu didn't dodge. He accepted the punch. It hit his ribs and sounded like a drum. Manu's. He smiled, because it didn't hurt, because something else took it. He hit back. One body shot. The wet pink shirt ripped, not from the punch, from inside. Pretty boy looked down. His ribs were outside his skin, like they'd been trying to get out. He screamed with Nanay's voice. Manu walked away before he fell. Fight 3, JM aka Squid Ink. Batangas shipyard, 2 a.m. Fog so thick it had bones. Ships groaned like they were dreaming. Squid Ink didn't have eyes. He had drips, black all the time from the sockets. He didn't walk toward Manu. The fog pushed him. Incantation, flower, become wind. You can't be hit by a fist. Manu breathed in. The fog went in. He didn't breathe out. He became the fog. Squid Ink threw punches that were suggestions. If you believed in them, they hit. Manu stopped believing in anything. He fought like water. No shape. No anger. He drowned Squid Ink in the 4th by not being there to be hit. The boy collapsed, and the fog went into him. When he woke up, his eyes were dry. First time in his life. The men at the shipyard didn't call him Manu after. They called him Multo, because when they checked the cameras, he wasn't in any of the footage. Just a fog that punched. The locket now ticked, like a second heart. Episode 7, Stingray Tail. Clyde was stitched. Steroids, yes, but also actual stitches. His arms had seams. His smile was sewn on. He worked for Lewis now. He collected debts with a bicycle chain that had teeth marks on it. Not his. They fought in Manu's old high school. The ring was the basketball court. The lines were still there. 3-point line. Free throw. The spot where Clyde made him eat dirt off the floor in second year. No incantation. Manu refused. I don't need it for him. The locket got sad. It stopped ticking. Clyde swung the chain. It didn't whistle. It giggled. Like a child. Manu caught it. The metal was warm. Alive. It tried to wrap around his wrist. To taste him. He yanked. Clyde came with it, off balance. Manu headbutt his seams. The stitches popped. Clyde's face loosened. One eye sagged. Have mercy, Clyde gurgled. The voice wasn't his. It was all of them. Blinks a lot. Pink tank top. Squid ink. Manu saw himself, 14, on this floor. Smells like fish guts. He put the chain around Clyde's neck. Pulled, not to kill, to remind. Clyde pissed himself. The stitches wept. Manu let go. Clyde lived, but the thing wearing him didn't. It poured out of the seams and into the drain in the corner of the gym. Lewis was waiting at the gate. He didn't smile. He gave Manu a USB. No words. Manu plugged it in at a computer shop. The file was named Rosa Corridas 1998.mp4. His father, young, beautiful, moving like water and fire. In his corner, Lewis, 20 years younger, no scars. Rosa's opponent was blurred, not censored, blurred like the camera couldn't see him, like the world refused to remember him. Rosa won, raised his hands, looked at Lewis, and mouthed something. Manu read his lips. He is next. He played it 40 times. On the 41st, the blurred man looked at the camera. At Manu. Manu punched the monitor. He cried. The locket started ticking again. Episode 8, Plaster and Tower. Fight 5, Plaster Fists. He wasn't Mexican. He wasn't anything. He was repetition. He threw one punch, a left hook, but he threw it from everywhere. The air was full of left hooks. Past, present, future. Manu couldn't slip them all. No one could. He took 40 in the first round, 60 in the second. In the third, he stopped blocking. He started counting. At 119, he understood. The punch wasn't the weapon. The number was. He let the 120th hit. Stepped in during it. Broke the man's rhythm. Broke his jaw. He won. Then he collapsed. Hospital. Collapsed lung. Doctor, another fight like this, you'll get crippled. Lewis stayed 3 days. He didn't speak. He peeled oranges. Fed Manu porridge with the same spoon Nanay used to use. Manu checked. It was the same spoon. The one with the bent handle. I thought you only existed as my tate inside the gym, Manu whispered. Lewis put the spoon down. In the gym, I taught you how to punch. Here, I teach you how to eat. Fight 6, Tijuana Tower. 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds. His head was too small, like a child's head on a giant's body. When he talked, the voice came from his chest. Incantation, cobra. Skin of stone, bones of iron. Round 2, Manu hit him. His right hand shattered. He heard it, like dried fish snapping. He fought 10 more rounds with one hand. Every punch, he heard Tate say good. He won. Decision. In the locker room, the doctor held his x-ray. Crushed, we need metal. Manu looked at the locket. 2 papers left. I already am metal, he said. Episode 9, Blind Man. For a month, Lewis blindfolded him. You won't see your next opponent, Lewis said. But he's seen you your whole life. They sparred. Manu got beaten every day because he kept trying to see. Week 4, he stopped. He let the dark be the dark. Fight 7, the calculator. His eyes were sewn shut with church thread, but he walked straight to the ring. No help. He'd studied Manu. All 6 fights. He had notebooks. He knew Manu's heartbeat. Incantation, sunlight, blind the enemy in his mind. The bell rang. The calculator didn't move. He listened. Manu listened too. He heard the locket. Tick, tick, tick. He heard the calculator's notebook, pages turning in his head. Round 6, Manu closed his eyes, even though they were already closed by the blindfold. He closed them inside. He stopped being Manu. He became the space between thoughts. He knocked the calculator out with a punch he didn't throw. The calculator walked into it, like he'd calculated the whole world, except the part where Manu didn't exist. After Lewis hugged him, first time, he smelled like TINOLA. You are ready. For what? The final match. With Mike. Mike was waiting in the dressing room. He was older, fatter. The snake tattoo was gone. In its place, a scar in the shape of a locket. He smiled, gold tooth still there. This is all planned, Multo. Your father, your mother, you, all the matches. Someone is behind them. Episode 10, TINOLA at the grave. No incantation. The locket was silent. Mike didn't fight. He confessed. Every punch Manu threw, Mike whispered a name. Rosa, Diona, Cloyd, blinks a lot. He was giving them back. Manu killed him in 26 seconds, but Mike died 26 times. Each second, a different death. Each death, a different age. Boy, man, old, baby, then again. Last breath, Lewis, he planned everything for you. The mansion was empty. Not empty like no people. Empty like never people. The furniture was dust. The roses in the garden were plastic. They'd always been plastic. Louis sat on the steps. Same suit. No scars now. His chest was smooth. "Kill me. Take your revenge, son," he urged. He neither defended himself nor fled. But the true mystery remains. Whose vengeance is this? Manu's, Multo's, Rosa's, or Diona's? Manu raised his fist. His broken, scarred killer's fist. The one that had cobra, that had shadow punch. He saw Rosa in Louis' eyes, saw Nanay Diona, saw himself at 7, eating salt broth, thinking it was love. He dropped his fist. The locket stopped ticking. He went south to his hometown. Public cemetery. Nanay's spot was between 2 estero. No marker, no stone, just a place where the grass refused to grow. He cleaned it, built a fire with wood from a broken boat, put a pot, water, garlic, ginger, onions, chicken. He stole it, but the vendor saw him and looked away. Papaya, chili, moringa, lots of moringa, like Nanay liked. He cooked. The steam didn't rise. It fell and covered the ground. He sat, ate with his hands. No spoon. The first bite of moringa stuck to his lip. It tasted like salt, like the sea, like sorry. He didn't finish. He took the locket off, opened it. Last paper, folded small. He'd never opened it. "I'm sorry." Not for him. From him, in Tade's handwriting. He placed the locket on the dirt, where her heart would be. Stood, walked into the rain. He didn't get wet. The locket on the grave. Rain hits it. Tick, town seaport. Dawned, a porter faceless, unloads tuna. He has no shadow. The fish are all watching him. Their eyes are closed. And author's recipe, TINOLA for Jessica. Ingredients: for the pot, 1 whole black chicken, dressed head and feet on, for broth, 500 grams free-range chicken thighs, tails included, 1 thumb-sized ginger, sliced into strips, 1 medium red onion, diced, 6 cloves garlic, crushed then minced, 4 tablespoon fish sauce, for aroma and body, 2 liters water or rice wash. Always use the first wash. 1 cup chili leaves, julienned. 1 cup moringa leaves, picked 1 by 1. 2 pieces green chili, optional for kick. 1 small half-ripe papaya, cubed, adds sweetness. 1 teaspoon turmeric powder, for color. Safflower pestled with olive oil, for color. Salt and pepper to taste. Instructions: burn the ghost feathers. Over an open fire, char the skin of the black chicken to remove tiny pin feathers. Rinse under running water. Build the clear sole. In a pot over low fire, add the whole black chicken, 1 teaspoon salt, and rice wash. Simmer gently. Skim the scum until the broth runs as clear as consommé. Reserve this broth. Wake the aromatics in order. In another pot over wood fire or stove, heat oil. Do not burn it. Add ginger. Sauté until brown. Add garlic. Sauté until it releases its aroma. Add onion. Sauté until translucent to draw out its sweetness. It is crucial to follow this exact order. Render the fat, feed the pot. Add chicken thighs, salt, pepper, turmeric, and chili leaves. Sauté until the thighs turn glossy. The fat has rendered. Add papaya cubes and fish sauce. Sauté until the papaya turns translucent. Marry broth and flesh. Pour in the reserved black chicken broth. Bring to a boil. Skim any scum until the broth is clear again. Add moringa leaves and green chilies. Lower the heat. Simmer until papaya is tender, but not mush. Add more pepper. Stir in the safflower oil. The 8-minute silence. Turn off the fire. Let it sit exactly 8 minutes, undisturbed. This is when the flavors marry, and when the dead come to smell. Serve it best with steaming hot rice on the side. Fish sauce with calamansi and chili as dipping sauce. Eat on a rainy noon in silence. One bowl for you, one bowl for Jessica,